Mac, while in the magazine aisle of the store the other day, as everyone does.
Sure. How big's that magazine aisle these days?
Don't ask me questions I don't have answers to.
Okay.
Because I made that up.
Yep.
Boston Magazine has put out their 150 most influential Bostonians. And I got a lot of issues with this list. First and foremost, they have Drake May and Mike Vrabel at 1. Those are 2 people.
Oh, they put them at 1 together?
They're tied for 1.
Okay.
And if you're going to do that, which I'm fine with, we have done many of top 10s where there's 10 people tied for number 1.
Have we had a tie at 1 before?
Yeah, we had, I think our top 10 something, we had 3 tied for 1 once.
Okay. Well,
that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm fine with tying things at number 1, number 2. If you're going to do that, if there's 2 people tied at number 1, there should not be a number 2. That is 1 and 2.
That's how it works.
No, there was still 150.
You can't give me a list with 150 and then, like, if there's a tie at 1 and a tie at 7, that means there's no 2. It goes
and there's
1,
no number 8.
3. Yeah, exactly.
And then get this.
The list is 150, however you want to number it.
I believe number 19 is Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Jimmy Fallon.
I don't like that combination.
Because they did that little sketch where they did all the cities and towns in Massachusetts. Let me go ahead and point this out to everyone real quick. Yes, Jimmy Fallon is in the Boston Classic.
Fever Pitch.
He's from New York. Yeah. Get him off the Bostonian list.
Strong agree.
He also, and this is what I always hated about James Corden karaoke car stuff, I would love to watch musicians go into a car and sing their songs.
Mm-hmm.
If James Corden is not in the car with them. Stop putting yourself in things with people. You can still own the clip. That's still your clip.
Idea, you know?
It's his idea. It's his clip. He can have that money. I don't need to see him in it.
Do you think we didn't make the list because...
Oh, I get to that part yet, but go ahead.
Okay.
Right. Way to tell the people at home.
Well, Mac and Goo didn't make the list, although shout out the other Billy D. Great Photoshop. Do you think we didn't make the list because this is consecutive episodes? You're wearing basketball jerseys with turquoise in them?
I didn't have a turquoise. Oh, I did. It was Pistons.
Now, do the 90s have a turquoise problem?
Oh, the 90s was all about turquoise, different purples, real nice blues.
Yeah, all right. Just shades of blue and purple.
Shades of blues and purples. I'm here for Dixie cups.
Although that might be more of an aquamarine. That's a little more green that you're wearing right now.
I am wearing a Vancouver Grizzlies jersey right now.
Who's the player?
Mike Bibby.
Nice.
Killer Bibbs. Now, you also saw me before the show taking off my undershirt because I need to wear an undershirt to work.
Sure.
But if I'm going to be on camera, I'm not going to be an Evan Fournier.
I did wonder that last week when you also had the guns ablazing if you were walking around the office with the guns out.
I can't be seen wearing a T-shirt under a basketball jersey.
But you also can't wear a loose one like Evan Fournier.
It's so offensive.
French
and
fuck.
Back to this list.
Yeah.
There's no one on this list from numbers 1 where it's tied and then there's so many people tied. There's no one on the list that has influenced me to do anything.
I'll say this. I don't know much about influencing and influencers and how successful they are and how much they're actually influencing. With that said, that means I don't know much about other cities' influencers.
Mm-hmm.
I have to think of the 6 or 7, like, quote unquote Boston influencers I can think of on Instagram or TikTok. Hate them all.
But
hate
also,
every single one of them.
There were no Boston influencers on the list. It was all CEOs and executives.
Jesus
Why
Christ.
call it influential?
Yeah, right.
If they had stay-at-home dad or I want to be a stay-at-home dad, the guy that goes out there and eats food in his car, I'd be like, okay, I like this guy.
Call it top 150 Big Pockets McGee's list, you know? That's all it was.
It rolls off the tongue.
One, goo, 3, yeah! Goo. Jaws 3. Goo. King of Queens. Goo. Meryl Streep. Entertainment.
I'm Goo.
And I'm Mac.
And we are the Mac and Goo program, here to bring you more than what I wanted to do. I had one singular vision in mind, and Mac said, I refuse to do it.
I didn't outright refuse, but I did push
You were
back.
close.
I
You
pushed
were
back.
close on refusing.
I said, I as far as excited as you are about this topic, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. So we settled on some warm porridge.
First did it as a joke. And then as I dug a little bit deeper, I said, there is some gold in this here mountain.
Yeah. If you've tuned into the program in the past, once before, we did a little trios draft, a.k.a. 3 small drafts within an episode to constitute an episode. And today we're going to do that as well. Goo stumbled into this idea about the word boys in honor of the show, The Boys, and just wanted to draft 20 rounds of things with the word boy in it.
Yep, boy or boys. Now, this could be a television show, movie, video game, song, band, artist, comic, character, person, or a nickname. Anything that had to do with boy or boys, pick a word, stick it.
Yeah. And so instead of that, we settled on 8 rounds of that, 6 rounds of a second draft, and then we're going to finish with 8 rounds of a third draft. The second round will be bagel flavors.
Yeah,
Bagel
and
flavors.
I'm assuming, so that was Mac's contribution to the episode. My assumption is Mac was sitting there eating a bagel and said, oh, no, I fucking draft bagels.
Actually, I haven't had a bagel in days. However, the bagel forms a 0, which is approximately the amount of people watching Invincible. So, boys is in honor of the boys. Bagels is in honor of Invincible. And then the final one will be a draft of Quartets, Foursomes, in honor of the 4 Shrek movies.
That also our running theme. We've already done duos. We've done trios. What comes next?
A quartet.
That's right. And then soon, within the year, we'll do 5s.
A quintuple.
And then 6s.
A septuple.
Septuple. No, septuple is 7. Hextuple? Is it a hex?
Maybe.
You know what? In
I think it's
2 episodes,
just SE, septuple. I don't know.
in 2 drafts from now, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out then. Cross that bridge when we get to it.
So let's get to our first draft. Mac?
And now time for what you've all been waiting for. The year right now when the streets are paved with gold. We don't want no dead hoofers, only ducky shine crackers. A fuddy-duddy may do, but no gobbledygook. Only the best of the best will be taken in the draft. But not just any old draft. It's the Mac and Goo draft.
May I ask you right now, who is drafting first, who is drafting second, and what is the serpentine style? You have a coin?
I got a coin. I got
Hell
a penny,
yeah.
a really dark penny here with your classic heads. You get that good
No,
do
we
that?
know
And
what a
tails.
penny looks like.
I know,
Stop showing
it's
the
a
audience.
it's a really dark one. I don't know. where I
Stop
got
showing
this
the
one.
audience. We know what a penny looks
Dude,
like.
do you want me to call or do you want to call in the air?
I'll call tails.
Or you're calling tails just right
Yeah.
off the rip. Okay.
Yeah.
It has been flipped. Oh, boy. Penny down.
Just catch
it's
the penny
so
moving
far.
forward.
It's
This
so
happens
far away.
every single time. Catch the penny and just, you could lie to me.
Goo, it's tails.
Okay, tails. I will draft second.
All right. That means I have the first pick overall in the boys draft, Goo. And I'm going to kick this off with a doozy. I'm taking the Game Boy, number 1 overall.
What a great
I had to get the most unique thing on my list. Pretty much everything else is a song or a movie. So I'm taking the Game Boy 1.1. No thoughts about it. I don't know if it's as good as the Rainforest Cafe, but Game Boy 1 overall in the boy draft.
That's such a great, great pick. Also, the original Game Boy had such an amazing shelf life. And then it has given us more and more over time. The Switch has kind of killed that because it's also a handheld. And just very quick, because Mac has taken the Game Boy, I am not now able to take the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
Sure, yeah.
Once
Yeah.
a movie is taken from a franchise, that's it.
Yeah, agreed.
Game Boy is such a great pick.
Yeah,
What
I
a unique
Had
pick.
to do that.
All right. I will go with my first pick, the second pick of the first round. One of my favorite television shows of all time. You know I had to take Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Running from 93 to 2000, starring Danielle Fishel, Ben Savage, Will Friedle, and Ryder Strong. This is where Corey Matthews, through 7 seasons, meets the world.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you were going to take this with your first or second pick. If you got number 1 overall and didn't take this, I would have been pretty disappointed in you. So this was expected. I did see this one coming.
I will now go. I'm trying to go like because you did a great job going off the board. There is a video game system I can take, but it's bootleg. I don't want to take that one.
Okay.
With my pick here, got to take one of my favorite movies growing up. And I know there were a lot of movies with boy in it, but not all of them have Bobby Boucher. I will take The Waterboy.
Okay. Yeah, it's on my list. A little bit further down, but understood. It's a valid selection to lead off the second round here. And that's really, I'll tell you what, I don't know how you got so excited about the boys, but after like 7 things, they were all the same to me. You know, it was just
7
preference.
as in 7 awesome things.
Goo, you left my numbers 3 and 4 on the board here. Full disclosure, I had Boy Meets World number 2.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to take a po' boy. A po' boy submarine sandwich made famous by the state of Louisiana.
I will ask you, though, what are you putting in that po' boy?
I don't know. Dealer's choice, whatever.
What's your favorite?
I don't know if I've ever technically had a po' boy.
Oh, you are such a loser.
I've never been to Louisiana.
Go to Bootleg Special in Boston.
I don't know where the fuck
influencing
you might have
you
just
right
made that up.
I'm influencing you right now.
All right, where's Bootleg Special?
It is, it's in the city.
Well done influencing. Well done influencing. I took a po' boy, my only food item on the list, so got that. And then Goo, I am going to take Bad Boys Reply, the Cops theme song.
Yep.
Bad Boys, what you gonna do? It's an absolute earworm. Cops might be my favorite show ever. I've been watching Cops since I was like 2 years old. I don't think that should have been allowed, but I have been. The time I got arrested when I was 18, I yelled, "I'm not resisting." Learned that from Cops at a young age. So Bad Boys Reply.
Great pick. That was also my number 3. Bad Boys, the theme song. I will now take, I got to go unique. You're right with this. We can't just keep taking television shows and movies. I will take a character, a mascot that did quite well in our bracket, and that is the Pillsbury Doughboy Poppin' Fresh.
Ooh, good one. That's a good one. That's an oversight. Didn't have it on my list, Q. That's a good one right there.
People thought that Poppin' Fresh was better than the Cheezosaurus. And if you really believe that, then fucking vote for me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I will now go with not necessarily, where I would want to, enjoy my football, but I'm going to take America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't love it, Q. I don't love it. So do you get all forms of cowboy, right? I'm assuming under this umbrella.
No, I said Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, well,
You can still take a cowboy.
I'm not
going
to take a cowboy.
They're
I
not
think
playing football.
I think you
though.
just get all forms of cowboys.
No.
So in terms of value, that's pretty good, Q.
I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. 5-time Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys, Jerry World.
All right, haven't won a playoff game in God knows how long.
But when they did, the cocaine was flowing.
All right, now we're into the portion of the draft, like I just said, that it's all the same to me.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Let's go 20 rounds. I have 37 boys on my list.
I don't think this is allowed, so I'm not going to just take boy bands because I think that's too broad. I am going to take the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's a good
however,
one.
Here.
That's the king of the boy bands.
Yeah,
and they have boy in the word.
Top 2 boy bands, boys in it, iconic songs, really set the standard for boy bands in the 90s, so I'll take them there. And then, Goo, I'm torn here. This is going to be a whole music round for me. There's 5 other boy songs that I like. I'm not going to count the Cops theme song. That's its own thing altogether. I'm going to take The Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Monica.
Come
here.
on.
I was between that and 4 others, but I think that's the most iconic one. There's 2 really iconic ones, but I'm going to take that one knowing that you probably wanted it.
You know what's crazy is that in 1998, it was the lead single on both of their albums.
Yeah, crazy.
That's like them saying, the song is mine. It's them fighting about the song, right?
Yeah.
That's such a great pick. That is one of my favorites. I will now take another movie, another boy, one of the dominant boy movies of the 90s, starring Chris Farley, Tommy Boy.
Yep. I was thinking about going that in my next round here, Goose. So that's a good selection there.
You took the Backstreet Boys. I will take some might prefer this over the Backstreet Boys. I'm going to go with the Beastie Boys.
Yep, one of the 3 or 4 boys I have listed here. So not a bad call. Not a bad call at all.
They're an American hip-hop band.
I have 3 picks left, it looks like. So I've had 5, got 3 picks left. I have 1 movie left on my list here, so I'd be remiss not to get it. I'm going to take Boys in the Hood.
That's a good one.
Boys in the Hood here. And then I'm going to go back to back here, Goo, and take a television show.
Ooh.
I want a movie and a television show. This one just gets in by the skin of its teeth. I don't even know if that's the right saying. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius.
It does.
Boy Genius here.
Yep.
So I got a movie, I got a television show, really rounding out my boys draft.
Okay, so I need 2 more picks here, I believe, and then you have 1?
I have 1 left, yep.
Okay, I will take a comic book character that when introduced on his first cover, it even tells you, Boy Wonder. I'll take Robin.
Yeah, good one. That's a good one.
And Dick Grayson is the original Robin, but it does carry the nickname through all 4 of the Boy Robins.
Yeah, I had a hard time valuing Robin because Robin is no one's favorite hero. Iterations.
I was like, Nightwing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so he's not technically.
Red Hood
but
is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Other versions of characters that
They
previously
were
played Robin
at
yeah,
one time.
Yeah. So maybe someone will give you credit for that. Who knows?
And I do think, and I don't know if you're going to take them or not, but there are a couple other comic characters that do have a boy in there that you might take over them, but I feel like Robin is number 1.
Yeah.
My next pick, I need a song. And why not go with the debut single from the Italian-based act Baltimore? Give me Tarzan Boy.
That's a banger. That's a banger, Gil. That's a banger. I like that. It was like 6th on my list of songs, but I like it. Was that your last selection? You've got 8?
That's my second to last selection.
Okay, so we both
Wait, no,
have...
that might be my last selection. Crap. I messed up.
Yeah, that's your 8th.
That's my 8th. I shouldn't have taken Tommy Boy.
You did take 2 movies. I was going to take Tommy Boy, but
I took
settled
2
for
good
Boys in the
movies.
Hood. You did.
Mm.
All right, so I'm with Mr. Irrelevant here, or Mrs. Irrelevant. You never know.
Yeah.
Seems more likely it would be a male, but I think I'm going to take one of 3 solo artists I have here: Big Boy, Soldier Boy, and Boy George. Are the final 3
Well,
here.
Big Boy's not really a solo act.
True, correct.
He's solid alone, but he's not.
I like Big
as good
Boy
as
a lot,
Outkast.
and he's clearly a more talented artist than Soldier Boy. The other 2 are much bigger personalities. I have less of a connection with Boy George. So
by the way, Soldier Boy was the other video game system that I was talking about.
I figured you were alluding to that. Let me close out the draft here with Soldier Boy. Tell him.
Been there.
You.
That was also one of the reasons why we did this draft. We've been talking about Soldier Boy a lot. He's one of the top boys. We can't argue that.
Yeah.
So before we read off the rest of our list, by the way, that could have been the entire episode. We could have been done by now, but Max said no, we need to do more.
No, he wanted to do 20 rounds.
I wanted to do 20 rounds. You want to go through some honorable mentions?
Yeah, all right. So here, other bands I have boys-wise. Boys II Men and
Yes.
the Beach Boys would have been valid
But
selections
I only
here.
want the Beach Boys, Kokomo and on.
Sure.
Yeah.
I also had Boys Like Girls, a
Ah.
2000s, sort of emo rock
Yeah.
punk band. Songs, Goo, some of my favorites, honestly, here. American Boy by Estelle, absolute banger.
Mhm.
If I Were a Boy, Beyonce, great tune. Rude Boy, Rihanna, also an
Rude
absolute banger.
Boy.
The one I almost took over The Boy Is Mine, The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. That is
such a
one.
great song. I don't care for Boys of Summer.
Yeah, fair.
The Boys of Summer have gone. We didn't even draft The Boys.
Yeah, I think it's.
It was on the board.
Honorary, yeah.
We could have
honorary.
done that.
Everyone that got drafted got the Boys Award.
The one that I wish I drafted instead of Tommy Boy. Once again, Tommy Boy is a great movie, but I wish that I took Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, good one. That would have good. You
I-
might have won you the draft.
I know, and that's
Yeah.
I was planning
Fumbled.
it that it
Fumbled.
would have diversified my group just
Yes.
enough,
Yep.
and I blew it. Other comic characters, Hellboy and Beast Boy.
I couldn't draft Hellboy after that last absolute abomination.
The Bad Boy movies.
Yeah, I considered that. I
I was going to take Bad Boys 2, and that's it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I only want Bad
the
Boys
better
2.
Bad Boys.
Brian Boitano. If we were going to do 20 rounds, I was going to take Brian Boitano.
If I had to extend a little further, or you took Po' Boy, I was going to take Chef Boyardee.
Oh, you bitch. We should have gone 25 rounds. That's such a good one. That's My Boy, another great Adam Sandler movie. Let's hear it for the boys.
Sure.
Let's hear it for the boys. The Bubble Boy.
Yep.
The 7th episode of season 4 of Seinfeld.
Okay. All right.
Moops.
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 All right.
It says Moops.
Yeah.
The Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys. Pretty
Both
good.
wrestling and the book
I
series.
fucked that up. I should have taken the Hardy Boys. Good. We fumbled the wrestlers.
We
Bad.
did.
Bad.
Want to like
Damn.
pretend like we did 9 rounds and we each get one each?
Damn.
Boy George, you mentioned Boy George. The Van Buren Boys, another episode of Seinfeld.
Yep.
Rude Boy, you mentioned Rude Boy. Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
You would have
Yeah,
got both.
Yeah.
And then Boys by Britney Spears.
Yeah. Solid.
The episode of New Girl, Cece's Boys.
Okay.
She's a model trying to train new models.
Mm-hmm.
Canteen Boy. Adam Sandler's Canteen Boy.
All right.
Bubble Boy.
Second time you mentioned it.
Well, this is the Jake Gyllenhaal movie,
Oh,
Bubble
sorry.
Boy.
My bad.
So don't fucking act like I'm saying something again. We could have gone so many rounds.
Yeah.
Matt ruined your fun, guys.
So to recap my boys draft, I have the Game Boy, a Po' Boy, the Bad Boys Reply, aka the Cops theme song, the Backstreet Boys, The Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Monica, Boys in the Hood, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Soldier Boy Tell 'Em.
That is a great crop of boys, Mac. They're goosed. Boy Meets World. The Water Boy. Pillsbury Doughboy. The Dallas Cowboys. Tommy Boy. Beastie Boys. Robin, the Boy Wonder, and Tarzan Boy.
I think I might have got you. In the boys draft.
I'm telling you right now, if I had Ric Flair instead of Tommy Boy, or say if I kept Tommy Boy and instead of the Water Boy, those are equal. Those are both great boys.
Sure.
If I just had Ric Flair in there, though.
Yeah, one movie, one wrestler instead of 2 movies would have helped you.
I fucked it.
Yeah.
I fucked my draft. What else? What else is new?
All right, next up, we're
Yeah.
going to be drafting Bagels. You want to flip it on its head? Or you want to flip a coin again here? What do you
Let's
want to
flip
do?
it and reverse it. Give me a coin flip.
Okay. All right. Are you calling tails again?
Tails. Never fails.
I'll catch it this time.
Yeah, thank you.
Heads. It's heads.
All right, what do you want to pick?
I got to take the first pick.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I got to take the first pick. Good with the first pick in the bagel draft. Give me the everything
6 rounds,
bagel.
by the way.
6 rounds. I'm taking the everything bagel
You gotta.
1-1. It's the
You
best
gotta.
bagel on the planet.
While I don't necessarily think it is the best bagel, I think consensus. If you're talking to everybody, the everything bagel usually goes first.
When I order a bagel from somewhere, probably 4 times out of 5, I'm getting an everything bagel.
My first thought is always everything, but then I think for a second and say, I'd rather get this bagel.
I also will say that because there's so much flavor in everything bagel, an average everything bagel is usually better than like an average other bagel.
Have you ever complained to a bagel place that there was too much flavor in
Never,
the bagel?
not once.
Oh, by the way, we have the same schmear options.
Yeah, we'll get that can be an after thing.
Well, no, I'm just
Yeah.
telling everyone we
Yeah.
both have the cream cheeses, we
Yeah.
both have the butters.
Yeah, what's your go-to cream cheese?
Just plain cream cheese. I let the bagel speak for itself.
I like a scallion cream cheese, Goo.
Now you're doing too much.
I don't
That's
think I
why.
am. Just a
That's
hint of
why you're
flavor.
complaining to the bagel place about there
Hint
being
of
too many
flavor,
flavors.
a little bit of texture.
Too many flavors. Okay, I will go with in my first 2 picks here. One of my favorites. Granted, the place has to do it well, or it's not the best bagel. So I'm kind of hurting myself already. The Asiago cheese bagel.
Yeah, good one. Good
Fucking
one.
amazing.
This is one of those ones, though, that sometimes there's no flavor at all. Like, speaking to your point, they call it an Asiago bagel. You bite it, and you're like, I'm not sure I got any flavor in there.
Yep, it can be very disappointing, but when done right, it's an awesome bagel.
Yeah.
I will then go a little to the other side. I've got one that I would like with my cream cheese. Now let's go with one that you can have with your butter. And I will take a couple sweet bagels. I'm going to go with the French toast bagel.
So you took the 2 most volatile bagels.
I'm
These are
aware.
the ones, when done well, they're fantastic.
I'm aware.
But sometimes they're very bland.
I know, but between the sweet bagel options, the other one has a higher floor, but the ceiling ain't great.
Yeah. Agreed with you there. I don't want to say you fumbled the bag tremendously here, Goo, but sitting here at the 4th and 5th picks in the draft, Give me the cinnamon and raisin bagel. I mean, come on.
So that's the high floor bagel,
Yeah.
but I feel like the ceiling on the French toast is better.
I mean, maybe. The cinnamon raisin is like, you might not be a home run, but you're getting a double. Extra base hit every time out of the cinnamon raisin. I love a cinnamon raisin.
I think it's an
bagel.
aging superstar. Can't even get to second base.
And then Goo, I thought for sure you'd swerve here. Give me a pizza bagel. Give me a pizza bagel right here. What a mistake you
You
made.
can eat them anytime.
What a mistake.
That's on me. You threw this at me 10 minutes before the podcast being like, I want to do a bagel draft.
That's
And
what I also was doing my research. We had the same amount of time.
No, but these are things that come to me after a good sleep.
You need you need a couple days to think about bagels.
Yeah, like the other day, I got to know. I'm like, oh, the word boy is in Cowboys. I can draft a football team.
I just had like 7 texts in a row about your excitement towards the word boy, which, taken out of context, might get you arrested.
All right. I will now go with one of my favorites here. People that love these, they're the best, but some people don't care for the flavor, and I don't care. Give me a pumpernickel.
Yeah, pumpernickels, it's solid. It's a good one. I don't have an issue with a pumpernickel.
Now I will go with, because you took the everything, there are several bagels that you could take, mush them together, and create an everything. And I think the best of those bagels is the garlic bagel.
Yeah, garlic's a good one. I like a garlic bagel. Yep. It's a solid selection.
It's obviously not as good as an everything, but it's one of the main flavors, and that's what you're getting in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Goo. I'm going to take a plain bagel here.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm
That's a
going
good
to take
one.
a plain one because you can apply it in a lot of ways. And if you are more of a cream cheese person, it allows the spread to shine more than all
If
of the
there's a
other ones.
wide group of schmears, you can then go, I want that strawberry schmear. I want whatever. You can put anything on it.
Yep.
That's a good pick.
Yep.
And I should have done it, but I didn't.
All right, now I'm in uncharted territory here. All the rest are kind of the same to me.
Well, we also at first said, let's do 4 rounds. And then we said, wait a second. You don't buy 4 bagels at a time. Let's do a
buy
half
at least
dozen.
half a dozen.
Yeah.
Give me the onion bagel, which I rate similarly to the garlic, a little harsher of a flavor.
Yeah.
Not everyone's favorite.
I was
but
between garlic and
section.
onion on my everything replacement. Garlic's a little bit better, though.
Yeah, I agree. with you.
Okay, I will now go with another sweeter bagel. And if you get these up in Maine, they're damn fine. The blueberry bagel.
Yeah, Goo, I've never had a blueberry bagel. I love a blueberry muffin, so I would imagine I'd like a blueberry bagel. But I think the blueberry bagel probably limits your spread options too, right?
Just got to go plain cream cheese.
Yeah, or a little butter,
Plain
I
cream
suppose.
cheese. All right, my final pick here.
No, I think you got 2 left. No?
No,
Or-
I already have 5.
Okay, all right.
This is tough. I need to have some kind of a seed option here. I'll go with sesame seed.
Yep.
That's
Solid.
it's the
Solid.
in-between of the everything and the plain. It's always solid. It's never anyone's first choice. It's pretty good.
A lot of sesame seed allergies out there, so not going to be
Well,
everyone's
that's my
cup of
overall
tea.
plan, too, is I'm trying to poison people.
All right, Mr. Irrelevant Bagel Edition here. What I've got left here is egg bagel, salt bagel,
Yeah.
and then Goo. The one I'm going to take, because it's a little different, and it's so underrated, and I'm so sad to give them the attention, but Panera Bread's Cinnamon Crunch Bagel is fucking outstanding. It's super sweet. You really don't need anything with it. A little butter, a little cream cheese, but it's basically Cinnamon Toast Crunch on a bagel. It's messy. You can't eat it and then do something afterwards. You have to clean yourself up afterwards. But give me Panera's specifically Cinnamon Crunch Bagel.
My only issue with that bagel is they really only have that style of bagel at Panera.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a very specific one. And I'm doubling up a little bit on cinnamon here, but
Yeah.
it's a great flavor.
Honestly, if I was you, I would have taken a rye bagel at the end because that splits the difference on the pumpernickel. You get that flavor in there, too. It's not as strong.
I'm
but
playing to the cinnamon crowd today, Goo.
Mac's always a cinnamon boy. I should have drafted you in the boy draft. Cinnamon boy Mac. All right, so my half dozen bagels. That's 6, by the way, guys. Asiago, French toast, pumpernickel, garlic, blueberry, and sesame.
And I took everything, cinnamon raisin, pizza bagels, what do you want? One large
That's
one
gonna-
or little ones?
Yeah, that's going to win it for you.
Plain bagel, onion bagel, and Panera Bread's cinnamon crunch bagel.
So head over to, I don't know, go anywhere.
I
Go
think
to
we
the
named
polls.
it. You can't even give us your own 6 bagels. I think we named all the bagel flavors.
Go to the polls, guys, during the next election and vote.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us your draft of boys that went undrafted.
No, so actually, you know what I want you to do? I want you to post on X, I don't know what you call it, tweet at Boston Magazine your answers.
All right, Goo, our third and final draft here to round out our trios draft is going to be a quartet draft, foursomes.
Foursomes.
Would you like me to flip again? Or do
One
you want
second,
number one?
let me explain what a foursome is really quick.
Okay.
All right, so 4 characters, 4 people.
Yeah.
You'll see it in television, movies, bands. Like I've said in the past, we've done this with duos and trios, and the goal really is you want a group where at any point, anyone in the group could be someone's favorite. It's not a dominant group where there's one character and then, 3 side pieces. You want it to be a well-fleshed out group, and usually there are some group dynamics. You might have a leader, some dude, the face of the group, a wild card, if you will.
Okay.
Penny, tails, please.
Do you want to just take number one, or you want to flip again?
I would like to take number 1, please.
Okay. All right, because I got it 2 in a row. I'll give you that.
What do you think my number
fair.
1 pick is?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number
Teenage
1
Mutant
overall.
Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo. The perfect group dynamic. They're all there for something, and they do it to a T.
Yeah, it's one of the 2 or 3 best quartets, foursomes of all time. They all have defined roles, defined personalities. I don't blame you for taking TMNT number 1
I would
overall.
say in even like 25% across the board, too.
Yeah, it is pretty well
Close
spread.
to it.
It is pretty well spread.
Mm-hmm.
Goo, you left the
Who did I leave?
most obvious one,
Who did I leave?
which I feel good about taking them 2. I don't feel good about taking them 1 because there is a lot of hate to the Beatles, but give me the Beatles to close out
That's
the
a
first
strong.
round here.
There's a lot of hate.
There
to the
is.
Beatles.
There's
No,
a lot
there's
of people.
Not.
There's a lot of counterculture people
There
out
is
there.
so many things. Whenever anybody mentions 4 of something, it's always, oh, the Beatles.
Yeah.
It's the
Beatles,
John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
They defined it. They're your definitive quartet.
They are the
foursome.
quartet.
I'll take that. Then Goo, my next pick, I am going to take the Avengers movies. The
Ooh.
4 Avengers
Oh.
movies here. Avengers, Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
I like it, but I also don't love it.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
3 for
Talking
4.
about foursomes, is a foursome of movies?
Yeah.
Okay, no. I like you going off the board.
Yeah.
I like you thinking outside the bun.
Yep.
By the way, 8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Okay, I think you have allowed me. I'll take the greatest foursome in television history, where the titular character is the weakest of the bunch. Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer.
I've got a better quartet than that, Goo. I've got a better quartet than that.
No way.
That's a
You
good
know
one.
when-
That's a good one.
Do
Now,
you know when Kramer used
now
to,
you're just playing. This is the pizza bagels of quartets here.
Do
You're
you
just
know-
playing to the crowd?
that when Kramer would enter the apartment, the audience would cheer? And they would have to tell the audience, don't cheer too loud.
Good. In terms of television quartets, this was ranked 4th for me. I got 3 better
That's a
television
stupid,
quartets.
stupid point by you then. I will now go with a movie quartet. I've done comic books / animated. I've done television. I will now go with one of the go-to Halloween costumes when you have a group of friends. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You can do this either way. The group of Ron Burgundy, Brian Fantana, Champ Kind, and Brick Tamlin.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Anchorman.
That is a good one. That is a good one, Goo. I got a music one, so I'm not going to take another music one, at least for now.
Mac likes music, everybody. I don't but also, so
I
with
got
the
some
Beatles,
good rages here. Yeah.
outside of one other band that is on my list, I can't think of any other band where, like, your first thought is, like, there's 4 of them. Like, right? Like, when you hear Beatles, your first thought is, like, there's 4. Right?
Yeah. All right. So you can battle me on that. I'm going to take the one for sure that I think is better than the Seinfeld
I'm not going to
crew.
battle you on anything. I'm not here to battle you.
Give me my television one. I think I have two better for sure than Seinfeld.
Not even close.
I'm going to take the 4 South Park kids, Goo. Cartman, Stan,
Those
Kyle,
are
and
good.
Kenny.
Those are close. I
Better.
wouldn't say that they're better.
Better than Seinfeld for sure.
No.
For sure. And then Goo, I'm going to take a movie crew / television crew here. I don't see. You could argue if you'd like because the dog maybe counts as the fifth. Give me the Mystery Incorporated Scooby-Doo gang here. You've got Fred, you've got Daphne, you've got Velma, you've got Shaggy.
But let me ask you this. Who are they without their dog?
I agree. The dog comes stock, though. You know,
The dog does not come
the
stock.
dog and the vehicle come stock.
The dog is a part of its own thing. When we do quintets in 6 months, I would think about taking him then. I'm not taking
because
him
then
now.
Scrappy comes in. You know,
Scrappy's not a part of the mystery team.
I don't know. About
Scrappy's
that. The
not
van
a part
is
of the
though.
team.
The van is.
The van is not a part. Mac, I will now go with the flip side of the Anchorman crew. Once again, another movie crew, but this time from that same year, as a matter of fact. Katie, Regina, Karen, and Gretchen, Mean Girls.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. You've done some good research here in the Quartets, Goo. You're having a good
That's because I had time to do the quartets. For the bagels, you said you don't even get to sleep on it.
Sure. Did you just take 2 in a row?
No, I did not. I should probably
Okay.
take a second
Yeah.
one, right? I was so excited about getting them. Now let's take a look back at television. Let's go animated starting in 1991. These babies grew up with us. Kind of, they stayed babies. But Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, the Rugrats.
Good one. Good one. I mean, Angelica, that could be
Angelica's a fifth wheel, though. She's not a part of the group.
That's your Scooby-Doo right there.
She was there. No,
Angelica is your Scooby-Doo right there.
Angelica is no way Scooby-Doo. Angelica antagonizes the group. Scooby is a part of the crew. One is a part of the crew. One is outside of the crew. They're not the same.
I'm not sure about that. And then also, you end up with, what's his face? The little fuck there. Tommy's brother.
Dill is like a season 5 addition, but he's also not a part of their adventures.
Have you seen the movie?
I have seen Rugrats where they're in their Reptar car, yes.
Yeah, and the baby's in the Reptar car, Goo.
But they add Kimmy, too. That's 5. You know what, Mac? When we do our 7 fucking thing, our septuples,
All right.
when we're doing our octuples, I'm going to take the 4 Rugrats, Dill, Angelica, Susie, Kimmy, and the dad, Stu. Mac, I took the 4 important ones that actually hang out together. They are the group.
Goo.
Yes.
Give me the Golden Girls, Dorothy, Blanche,
That's a
Rose,
wonderful
and
one,
Sophia.
too. Yeah.
I almost took them at my last selection. I thought you might take them here. You can't go wrong with the Golden
If
Girls.
I didn't take the Mean Girls, I would have taken the Golden Girls.
Yeah, I had to get some girls action in
I
there.
can't deal. They would tear each other apart. If I had them on the same team, they would tear each other apart.
Yeah, yeah. I'm now having trouble because there's a few that I like, and I don't know. I'm at the point that I don't know where you're going to come next here.
I'm going to come everywhere.
So give me the 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Oh, all you have to do is call and I'll be there. That's a good one. But they're not even. That's my only issue with them.
But there's pluses and minuses to them all. You
Yeah.
know? They're somewhat even.
I wouldn't call them even.
No, it's a little unbalanced, but we're getting later in the draft here.
Now, while my group was possibly soiled in the last couple of years, I'm going to go with the most iconic movie quartet foursome of all time, and that is Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, the Yellow Brick Road crew.
Heavy on the movie quartets out of you here.
I've seen a lot of movies. You know what this is?
Have
Sometimes a movie podcast. I've seen some movies. I usually fall asleep.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
One of the OGs.
So you took the Beatles. I think the only other band that when you think of it, you say Diz for, that is Kiss.
Yeah, iconic looks.
Look,
looks. Yeah.
Obviously, the Beatles are slightly better than Kiss. I will admit to that right now.
You do get Gene Simmons' tongue, though.
No, the tongue is the antagonist of the group. It's not a part of the group.
The
No,
tongue
it's
is the Scooby-Doo.
It's inside of his body. That's a part of Gene. But Paul, Gene, Ace, and Peter, the Catman,
Meow.
once again, they're not so much for their music. Maybe they are. I don't know what you like, people. But you think of this band, you immediately think of those 4 faces, those 4 ghoulish, devilish faces just staring right back at you and going like this.
All right, Gil, I got my final 2 selections here, and I'm having a hard time figuring out which historical foursome
I'm
I wanna
telling you,
take.
man. Oh, you know what I should have done?
So I'm
I'm
gonna
going to save it. I'll save it.
Yeah, you're gonna have one here, maybe. I'm gonna take the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. I got the seasons. I got the weather on lock here. Why not? Why not? Give me the 4 elements.
You got a weird-ass list, man.
And then for my final selection in the Foursomes Quartet draft, I'm going to go with the Mount Rushmore presidents.
I was going to
George
think of that,
Washington,
too.
Thomas Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln.
The joke's going to be on you when there's 5 presidents on the mountain.
You can't do a list of Foursomes? That's what we're going to call it.
Foursomes.
And not talk about Mount Rushmore.
Okay, you just took my last one when you brought it up. I didn't even think of the fucking Mount Rushmore. That's what this podcast is. What? How would I not do that? Dominant in the 90s, right here. I'm 90s boy, right?
Yep.
I should have drafted myself in the boys draft, 90s boy, along with Cinnamon Boy across the way.
Yeah.
Give me the Teletubbies.
I almost took them, Goo. That was one of the television crews. It's a good one. Very good, Mr. Irrelevant there.
Tinky
Yep.
Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe.
Yeah, great one. Great one. They were much higher on my list than you would think. It was in the running.
Now, before we get to our lists, we'll do some honorable mentions. And I'm not saying that some of the foursomes and quartets that I drafted are better than these honorable mentions. It's just that, like, once I took the Turtles, I'm also not going to take Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
too.
that was part of the issue here. So
Yeah.
you could have taken a band that was very good but less defined, like Led Zeppelin. They were a famous.
But
foursome.
Led Zeppelin, I like more than the Beatles.
but less
when you
defined
think-
as a quartet.
Yes, but also, yeah, when you think of it, you're not like, there's 4.
Yeah. Teletubbies was going to be my top honorable mention, so good selection there, Goo. If I didn't get Mount Rushmore, if you snipe Mount Rushmore, Goo, I was going to go 4 founding fathers: George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison. I considered taking them anyways to have 2 George Washingtons and 2 Thomas Jeffersons. You wouldn't know what to do with that.
I'd be like, whoa, what am I supposed to do here? There's 2 Thomas Jeffersons.
If I was really out of options, I was gonna take the 4 Desperate Housewives: Goo, Susan, Gabrielle, Brie, and Lynette.
But
You
they
know,
add
just
another
talked
one to
about-
the show, don't they?
No, they have a Scooby Doo. You know.
Oh,
they
I
have-
forgot to mention it to you. I saw on the counter at my mother's house. My brother must have left it out. It was
Yep.
season 8 of Desperate Housewives. Do you want me to steal that for you so you can borrow it?
Yeah, please get
Okay.
that. Put that drop that in my box like it's
Yeah.
Netflix. Some movie franchises. I really just wanted to get the Avengers. You could have taken the Shrek movies, Gil.
Could have taken the Shrek movies. They are making a 5th one, so within a couple months that would be out of date. You could have taken the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I considered that. Considered them. I also considered the Toy Story movies,
Mhm.
the 4 Jason Bourne movies. Now there's 5 Bourne movies, 4 with Jason Bourne in them. The A-Team. You mentioned the Ghostbusters.
The
another
A-Team is great,
70s,
but once
80s
again,
thing.
once you take a certain amount, you can't go all similar teams.
No, I agree. And then my last 2 honorable mentions. You had the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Goo. You could have gotten them. And then I also, which I think is classic, 4 quarters, Goo. Makes $1.
4 quarters does make $1, and they're
Or-
all even.
Or 4 football quarters. Who knows?
If you're looking for a foursome where everything is even, 4 quarters.
4 quarters. It's perfect.
All right, so some other foursomes, some other animated foursomes at least. You have the King of the Hill Pals. I was close to going with them, but I have other stuff going on. The Family Guy foursome as well of Peter, Quagmire, Cleveland, and Joe. The playable characters in Mario 2. You would know it as Doki Doki Panic, but it's Mario,
Mario,
Luigi,
Luigi,
Toad, and Peach,
Yeah. All right. Yep.
which has also now become more of a foursome as the movies has happened as well.
True. True.
If I didn't get the Mean Girls or the Golden Girls, the Sex and the City ladies.
Yeah, not very
I'm
high
not a
on
huge
them.
fan, but
Yeah,
really, outside of the Beatles, when comparing groups of friends to a foursome, the Sex and the City ladies might be the second, like, used group reference.
They are well defined. It is very uneven. I think the more even quartet with the same definitions
Yeah.
is the Desperate Housewives. They did it better than Sex and the City.
I would say that you're like a Miranda.
Don't you fucking dare.
When Charlotte married the bald guy, were you thrilled?
Ah, Charlotte was my favorite, Gil. Love me some Kristen Davis.
The United Underworld, which apparently is what the Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, and Riddler called themselves in the Batman 66 movie.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. How about that?
The Traveling Pants Girls.
Sure.
Magic set of pants. It changed its size for each girl's.
I'm surprised, Goo, you didn't take the first 4 Batman movies. I would have allowed that.
Thank you.
The Burton Schumacher movies.
Actually, another band that is well known for 2 guys, 2 girls,
And a
ABBA.
pizza place. Yeah.
ABBA's wonderful.
ABBA's okay. They got 3 songs I like.
No, ABBA's fucking great. Let's get Paul Fassetti off our ass. The Buffy crew.
You got Buffy, Xander, Willow,
And Giles.
Yeah.
Until, well, what about when they add Scrappy Doo?
You also had
Eliza Dushku out of this.
What was Charisma Carpenter's character? Cordelia.
Yeah. Well, look.
Spike.
Shows add characters.
Yeah.
Spike's a bad guy. Spike's the Angelica of the show.
I'll tell you what. I've made some recommendations in my day. If you want to have a nice little internet search, look up Charisma Carpenter, scantily clad.
The Cool Runnings bobsled team. Dougie Doug,
You have a lot of
Leon,
honorable
Malik,
mentions.
and Rawl. I could have gone 20 rounds with you. You really half-assed this. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
The
sure did.
original It's Always Sunny crew. I'm going to save this for the Fivesomes, but Dennis, Mac, Charlie, and D.
Yep.
The Stand By Me crew.
Okay.
The Lawndale Fashion Club in Daria.
Okay.
It was Sandy, Quinn, Stacy, and Tiffany.
You haven't mentioned the King of the Hill fence guys.
I just did that. I said the King of the Hill crew.
Oh, I missed that.
I said I was close.
I missed that.
The Zombieland team. Tallahassee,
all right. Now we're
Columbus,
stretching.
Wichita, and
now
Little Rock.
we're in the portion of the program where we're stretching it.
The Shrek crew. Shrek, Donkey, Fiona, and Puss in
You
Boots.
should have taken the Shrek movies and the Shrek crew as separate entities.
The Pokemon anime crew. Ash, Pikachu, Brock, Misty.
I don't care for that.
That's because you're
splicing hairs.
No. The animal,
hairs.
the animal's a part of the group, but it's not its own person.
I was waiting for you to name. So you could have done Goo, which I would have done, which is now I'm stumbling on it, maybe better. The 3 Kanto starters plus Pikachu. That might have been all right.
The Wolfpack in The Hangover. Phil, Stu, Alan, Doug.
Does Doug count?
Yeah.
Okay.
He shows up at the end of the first 2 movies. I don't know what he does in the third.
You and
but
I are in
forget.
The Hangover as much as Doug is.
The 4 brothers from the movie The 4 Brothers.
Fuck. That should have been in the
Bobby,
top 2 or 3
Angel,
rounds.
Jeremiah, and Jack.
What a mistake.
You blew
on our
it.
part.
And
You
then
blew it.
finally, the Big Bang Boys. Sheldon, Leonard, the other 2.
Goo, my quartet
Yes.
consists of the Beatles, my quartet draft, the 4 Avengers movies, the South Park Kids, the Scooby-Doo Gang, the Golden Girls, the 4 Caesars, winter, spring, summer, and fall, the 4 Elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and Mount Rushmore. In retrospect, I think it may have been wise to grab the Fantastic Four and either jettison the seasons or the elements. But what are you going to do, Gil?
No, I like you thinking outside the bun. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Seinfeld, Anchorman, Mean Girls, Rugrats, Yellow Brick Road Crew, Kiss, and the Teletubbies.
I think you finished strong. That was your best draft of the 3.
I'm always known for finishing strong. Getting started takes me a while sometimes. So head over to X or Instagram and start messaging Boston Magazine with your answers.
Yeah, and let us know if this was our worst episode of all time or our best episode of all time.
It could have been our best if we just did 40 rounds of boys.
I would have thrown up halfway through.
Let's get into Maxac.
And Maxac could be anything. It could be a boat. And Mac, I know that you often think of me as thin-skinned because I can't take a joke.
Okay.
No sense of humor. An
All right.
insult cuts right through me.
Yeah, sure.
But get this. I might be literally thin-skinned. I was playing with Legos with my son last night,
All right, yeah.
and a Lego cut my finger open.
Okay, so describe the brick. What type of brick we talking?
It's a regular 2x2.
A 2x2 splits you open, huh? The
Split
corner?
open my finger. I have a Band-Aid
Wow.
on right now.
Wow, how about... Were you trying to pry it? What
I was trying to
going on?
pry it
Yeah, that's
up
dangerous.
against other bricks.
High velocity there when they do separate. So
Yeah.
Do you have one of the brick separators?
I have a ton of brick separators. It wasn't working, though, so I had to dig in there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I get it. Maybe you weren't well hydrated yesterday, you know? that can
I'm never well
contribute to it.
hydrated. I'm never well hydrated.
I'm somewhat well hydrated. I won't say I'm the best or the worst.
I'm right in between.
Yeah, I'm on the fence of hydration.
I'm hydrated. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, regular hydrated.
But this also comes off the back. Last month, I was opening, it was just a plastic Trader Joe's. It was sealed, and it had like mango salsa in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I went to open it, and I cut my fingers open on that, too.
Do you know what, Goo? I sliced my finger open on a Dunkin' Donuts plastic top of the cup like 2 months ago. It was just the most rock-solid top of a cup you've ever seen. You know when you're trying to, like, after the coffee's a couple hours old, the coffee sometimes gets real sticky.
Yeah.
And then it sticks to the lid. I was trying to pop it, sliced my goddamn finger.
All right, so head over to X or Instagram and message Boston Magazine. What's the weirdest thing you've cut your fingers on?
Just send them pictures of bloody appendages.
Well, here's the thing, though, is like, look, I don't necessarily, work with my hands a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that I have strong hand skin.
You have calloused hands?
I have really calloused hands.
AKA strong hands.
Yeah, I don't know if my hands are strong. They're not soft. That's what I'm saying.
I can't. The video's not going to capture this. I think the worst cut I've ever had on my fingies, that I can think of, is I was like 17 or 18 trying to change a broken light bulb.
Oh.
And it was broken down to like the stem, so it was hard to twist out.
Yeah.
So I finally got a grip of it. It slipped, and it literally cut like the top of my finger off. A broken light bulb is very sharp. So I have like no feeling at the top of this finger.
How have you lived?
Yeah, great question.
So once again, just get at Boston Magazine. Let them know they made a huge mistake. Really let them know, even more than just us not being on the list.
Yeah.
This really fucking bothers me. You can't have two people at number 2 share. I'm sorry. You can't have two people at number 1 share number 1, but then still have a number 2. They're doing it wrong.
I'm on the list.
DJ Qualls, I'm on the list. No one took the Britney Spears song Boys. But
yeah, not her best.
When we eventually do our guys draft, either guy or guys,
okay.
New Guy.
New Guy is featuring Watertown's own Elijah Dushku.
And starring DJ Qualls. They saw a road trip and said, I'm going to give this guy a full movie.
I got to say, Goo, as a 12 or 13-year-old, maybe 14 when New Guy came out, Dushku wearing the bandana as a top did something for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out Eliza Dushku.
Yeah.
Why wasn't she on the Bostonian? And that's okay. You know what?
Great question.
If Dushku's not on it, we don't want to be on it.
We boycott it. Yeah.
Yep. Remove us from consideration. But I was told that we were named 151 and 152.
Okay.
But
I was 1 and you were 2?
Well, they didn't tell us. And
okay.
I don't want to know,
sure.
to be quite honest, because that would change the dynamic of this show. Where can the folks find us?
You can find us on Twitter and on Instagram at Mac and Goo Podcast, every other platform. We're Mac & Goo. That's Mac Shift 7 Goo. That includes Facebook, Stitcher, TuneIn, Castbox, Spreaker, Google Play, iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify, but more importantly, on Apple Podcasts. Get on there, rate, review, subscribe, 5 stars. We would appreciate that. Our sponsor, Goo, who used to give the folks T-shirts.
We'll still mention them every podcast.
This is really more.
This is also
Watertown
something.
Sportswear, 34 Mount Auburn Street, Watertown Square.
Watertown Square. There we go. Think about this. If you are a potential advertiser with the show, Watertown Sportswear has never given us a dime. We have mentioned them in 900 fucking episodes.
I'm not sure we've gotten them any business.
But people know that they're on Mount Auburn Street, though.
34 Mount Auburn Street in Watertown Square, WatertownSportswear.com, expert screen printing and embroidery.
tpublic.com, merch. Check us out next week. Top of the week will be a news dump, and then maybe at the end of the week our guy draft.
You need to watch a show. You got to pick a show and watch it.
Is The Boys done?
The Boys has like 3 weeks left.
Okay. Did you watch The New Boys?
I did. I just watched it this morning.
Yeah, that's all right.
All-time Soldier Boy line. Oh,
that's a good Soldier
I really
Boy.
liked the episode.
I don't like the structure of it.
Soldier Boy might be the best character on the show right now, so I'm fine
that's
with
because you
the
love
heavy
Jansen
Soldier Boy
Ackles.
episode. Maul finishes next week.
I'm not watching
Invincible is
Maul.
done. I'm not going to watch Invincible, not for a couple months. Why aren't you going to watch Maul?
It's too deep.
It's not. It's not.
I'm in too deep, and I'm
then what's the other show?
trying to sleep.
Boys, Daredevil, Goo. Daredevil's losing me a little bit.
Daredevil
Daredevil's
needs
losing
to
me a
do
bit.
something.
Yeah, it's losing me a little bit. I don't dislike the viewing,
Yeah.
but my chub each week is getting smaller and smaller as I go to watch the show. And I had a smaller chub for the show to begin with than you did. So, yeah, that's a good way to put it. They got to do something.
I would like for Daredevil, I think for this season alone, I would have preferred if each week he just did something like a different crime. He stopped a different crime.
I also don't like that it was like so heavy on Bullseye for a hot minute, and now he's just gonna pop in for like 2 minutes an episode and kill someone. Like it's
And every time he's like, all right.
yep. And Fisk is just now moping around. I don't really love where everyone's at the moment. That's for sure. So hopefully they wrap it up pretty well. I think we still have 2 episodes left, maybe 3 episodes.
And then we have
left.
the Punisher special.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's
Yeah.
gonna be sick. That's in a week and a half, I think. 2 weeks.
So the Daredevil finale lines up with the Punisher special.
Okay, so yeah, maybe Daredevil's over next week then.
Maybe.
All right, so you at least gotta watch that.
I'm caught up on Daredevil. I'm
All right.
caught up on the boys.
All right.
Tuesdays are goose days. I abuse kangaroos. That's Amber.
Bye.
Please flip the cassette over to side B to continue the adventure.
Now it's time for girls jumping on trampoline.